chat and everything up. Good morning. I hope you had a good weekend. I just kind of tidied up during the weekend, so I'm taking it easy today because I think I've broke a bone in my foot. Because it's pain. Maybe it's not broke. I might have just banged it or something, but it's pretty sore. My hair is a hot mess. Where's my brush went to? Everything just disappears around me. Doesn't matter. Do you know what it's like? It's like, see if I'm wrapping, probably everybody's like this, but wrapping Christmas presents. I've got my pen, I've got my sellotape, I've got scissors. I always end up losing something. Right, what the hell am I doing here? Right, okay, found it. Oh dear God. Ashley, good morning. Look at the state of my hair. Vegan dolls. I know, I've been hobbling about with my foot. It's pretty painful. Anybody wants to become a member of the channel, I'm going to pin it up above, and there it's there. And then give myself a like, because that's what I'm like. There, I've given myself a thumbs up. I'm going to put my hair back, but I've lost my brush. Oh, there it is. It's really needing done, isn't it, the roots? But my scalp seems to be healing. I think my scalp is starting to heal. It's definitely no as itchy as what it was and all the rest of it. So it probably was the alcohol that was maybe just drying my scalp out, because it's definitely feeling better. There we go, just put it back like that. There we are. I fall over everything. I'm so clumsy. I am so clumsy, it's unbelievable. I just don't know where it is. So anyway, guys, look at my nice cup here. And I've got Costa caramel macchiato, or whatever the hell it's called. It's coffee anyway. And it's delish. Harley, good morning. How are you? How's all the family and everything like that? Vegan dolls, even if I was in bubble wrap, I'd still be a hot mess. Do you know what I was watching this morning, and it triggers me every time, and God help the poor people. Hoarders. Right, Hoarders now. Sometimes I think my house is untidy until I watch Hoarders. But these poor people they've got something. I feel sorry for them. I'm not watching them and slagging them or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm watching them and I feel, oh my God, that's a shame that they've done that. And there's actually a house that triggers the hell out of me. Ashley, Sophie knows about this house. And it's close to where my ex-husband stays, right? And if I'm ever dropping one of the kids off at their dad's or anything like that, you can see it's a hoarder house, and it's got a notice on the door and all the rest of it, but you can just see the windows are just, there's a gap like that at the top that you can actually see out the windows. The rest of it's all barricaded with stuff. And I really want to, do you know this, have any's ever watched that episode of Friends where Monica, it's a brilliant one, Monica's triggered because Ross's girlfriend has got a hoarding problem. That's what I'm like. I want to go and get a bucket and a mop, a steam mop, and just tidy the person's house for free. Just go in and do what I can. But it's them letting go of certain things. They become attached to certain objects and stuff. So they need professional help. Moki Otto, is that the way it's... See, Ashley, just as well you're in the chat. I see everything wrong as well. Oh, that's Wayne's for you, aye. I know, it's school's finishing soon, so the kids, I hope it's going to be nice weather for them, because was it last year there wasn't one day that went by without it raining. YouTube, hello. I know it's a wee shame for these people, so that's what I've been kind of binge watching. I've been binge watching that. I don't know what that means. I really don't know what that means. What's your? I don't know. What are you trying to ask me? I've no idea. I'm really not ashamed of much. I pretty much tell you everything. Are you asking if I'm a fatty? If you're asking if I'm a fatty, the answer is yes. Oh, right. So you, many of us. Listen, I'm not going to go into that with you, strange person. That's a kind of a personal question, isn't it? Imagine coming on and saying that to somebody many people have you thingied with. Listen, no as many as what I'd like. There's your answer. No as many as I'd like. I mean, I got called a SLUT the other day, and listen, I'm the worst SLUT ever because I've not had any in a long time, so I'm not doing a very good job here. I'm shaming the name SLUT. I'm shaming them. Graduate. Oh, everybody's graduating, aren't they? I never graduated. There you go. Is that a surprise to anybody? I left school at 15, right? Now, you usually leave school when you're 16. I left a year earlier so I could go to the college and do my mechanical engineering, which I loved. I loved doing my, see this top, it goes down quite low. It shows my scars and stuff like that. I don't want to be showing that on a Monday morning. I would frighten anybody. I left early to go to and do mechanical, and I was the best in the class. All my teachers told me I was the best in the class. My woodwork, fabrication and welding, motor vehicle, I done all that kind of stuff, right? Loved it, absolutely loved it because it was hands-on. I took an engine apart, I put it back together again. All that, I was the best in the class, but at that time, the teacher even said any company would have hired one of the boys before me just because I was female. That's the way it was back then. That was in the 80s. Even though they were that, I'll give you an example. I'm busy and I'm doing whatever we're doing, right? The boys are farting about with battery acid, trying to get each other. With no, that's very dangerous. Another boy got electrocuted in the electronics because he held with a wooden board, right? And we had like an on and off switch for lights, and then we had the actual light thing, and we were to wire it all from the light socket to the light bulb. And he held the thing was on, and he held where the light bulb was and touched a bit of metal. It was jilting like that. But to pull the emergency cord, he flew back, and his arms were like this. He flew back. I went over and tried to help the man. I got an electric shock off him. And see, when I was getting on the bus coming home, everything I touched, I was getting an electric shock. An absolute a-hole. Sky, gorgeous sky. I know, thank God times have changed, eh? But back in the day, that was it. I mean, it didn't matter how good you were at doing stuff. You weren't going to get hired if you were a woman. But do you know, it goes both ways because look at the gentlemen now that are nurses. See, back in my day as well, you didn't really get male nurses at all. It was all women. And they all wore kind of like wee short skirts and stuff like that. See, when you think about it, back in the day, what was going on? But they never had any like male nurses. But now there's lots and lots of male nurses. It's no, and it was very, very seldom that you seen a woman drive. How old am I? I'm as old as dirt, really. You never really seen a woman drive at all. It was all men that drove. Women didn't really drive back in the day. And see listen, see when my dad drove the car, there was no seat belts. There was nothing like that. There was no seat belts. People could drink. They were probably over the limit, drunk. Me and my brother are flying about in the back seat of the car. My dad had a car that was so old that you could pull the cover, the carpet up a wee bit, and you could see there was a rust hole in the bottom of it, and you could see the road flying by. We used to throw things down it. Kwarasha, is that your name? What is this about? I don't know. It's up to yous. Chanu, is that you? I hope I'm saying your name right. Good morning, and welcome to the chat. Welcome, everybody. Vegan, I'll tell you a story about. Oh, see, that was the racism and stuff. That was bad back in the days. Well, Liesl, good morning, my darling. The racism was bad as well back in the day, and homophobia and all the rest of it. So we've came on leaps and bounds. So we have, but here I'll tell you a wee story, right? I've told it before, but it just came into my mind when Vegan Doll said that. It was physiotherapy day, right? I had to go to physiotherapy one day. So I always shower in the morning. I like a shower in the morning. It wakes me up. Do you know what I mean? So I was running a wee bit late, and I hate being late. Goes into the shower, washes and all the rest of it, pick clean drawers and bra, 'cause I had boobies at the time. But done all that, went away up, and it was a young, handsome physiotherapist, and he said to me, if you just strip down to your bra and pants, and go in the bed, lie in the bed. He says, I'll be in a minute. So he pulls the curtains from me, and I'm taking my stuff off, and I realise I've got black knickers on, right, and I've got them inside out, and the white tag is hanging out the back, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy's going to be round about my back, right, and the gussets. I mean, it was what it's like when your knickers are inside out. I was wearing them like that. So then I was on to the dilemma: should I actually take them off, fix them, and turn them back on, or maybe he would come in mid taking the drawers off. I mean, and then what's it going to look like? I was in a terrible dilemma, like, what do I do about this? So I eventually thought, I can't chance taking them down and him walking in, do you know what I mean, seeing me like that. So I just tucked the label in the back like that and hoped that he never saw it. But the whole time in physiotherapy, that's all I'm concentrating on, is the knickers been inside out. I can't concentrate on the what he's doing with my back. He was putting a TENS machine on me, that's what he was doing. I couldn't concentrate on the TENS machine because all I kept thinking about was, oh my god, he's looking at the gusset that's hanging out the back of my drawers. There's Carol. Good morning, Carol. Good morning. Good morning, Ta. Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. I've had my very first smear test was a guy, but he was a bit of a dodgy doctor, to tell you the truth. Bit of a dodgy doctor. I think he was a P and then the file. Definitely thought that, because no, this is alarm bells, right? And again, back in the 80s, people were like, "Oh, that's just what he's like." I was taking an asthma attack, right, in my house, and my mum and dad had phoned for the doctor to come out. So he comes out, and I'm lying in the bed, like trying to breathe and stuff like that. And anybody's got asthma, it's like a whistle almost. That when you're breathing, it's almost like a whistle, because your lungs are so tight and stuff. So anyway, I'm in the bed, like dying in the bed, and he comes in and he's giving me an examination and all the rest of it. And you're right, you need antibiotics and steroids and all the rest of it. And then I was like 12 or 13 at the time. And then he turned around and went, do you know something? You would be good as a page 3 model. Page 3 models were topless models, by the way. I was like a 12-year-old, and he was saying to my mum and dad and stuff like that I would be a good page 3 model. Alarm bells, alarm bells. He was the first person to give me a smear test. And do you know what he done? After the smear test, he was going like that to my nurses, come and see how small her cervix is. He was weird. He was a weirdo. Are you in New Zealand, Carol? Wow, so you'll be cold at the winter. Isabel, good morning, morning. What's happened to her weather, Isabel? it's turned rubbish. And anyway, I've been waiting in the thunderstorms. They said they were meant to be getting thunder and lightning, and I've been watching for it, and we've not had it yet. He was a terrible weirdo, this guy. This guy was like a definite P and then the file, definitely. He'd done a few cagey things, so he did, this particular doctor. He probably have passed away now because he was an older doctor at the time. But even at that, now see, nowadays if somebody would have said to a 12-year-old's parents they'd be good, like topless, they would be getting, can you imagine that? But back in the day again, it was like, nothing about it, you know, oh well. Weirdo. Yeah, but listen, see if you don't feel comfortable with a male gynecologist, wait for a female, even if it takes a bit longer. Don't stress yourself out about it because I mean that's something very personal. And Sky, hunt for a female. If you're not comfortable with a male, don't do it. Oh, I know. See, it's never fun, isn't it? Though? Are they getting the storms, Isabel? I've been another day when I was driving. I was like, "Oh, that's thunder. That definitely thunder clouds." Waiting on it because I absolutely love the thunder and lightning. Love it. Apart from, can you remember when I was in Croatia? It's the closest I've ever been to a lightning bolt in my life. The internet and the electricity and everything went out in the hotel. I'm sitting in, I'm making a video for Croatia and it's thunder and lightning. I'm going, oh, look at this, look at the storms we're having. The next thing, bang, like that, and it was like a bang, bolt of lightning, and it was like, I'm trying to think. It's like, it's not that far. It's like 5 bus lengths away from me, bang like that, and then you could see the smoke flying up where it had hit something, and it was something was on fire, and I was like in a mad panic. I was like, oh my god, what did I do? Hear myself again, myself in Croatia. What could have? Sometimes I do stuff, and I'm like, why did I do that? Anything could have happened to me, and I've got nobody with me to help me. Do you know what? I'm just going to go myself to Croatia. That's what I'm going to do. Remember? I know we're supposed to be getting the thunder and lightning, Isabel. Fingers crossed, eh? Yeah, see, back in the day, they didn't bother about having a nurse present. They would just do it. Yeah, a heat wave. We're meant to be getting a heat wave as well. Um, I'm still waiting on that. But see, this could, I mean, it's like, I'll show you out the window. It's kind of cloudy looking. So it might, the clouds might lift and it might be a nice afternoon. Who knows? Listen, I would traumatise my neighbours if I got into a bikini. I'll tell you that right now. It's best for the whole world if I don't. Or if I do, cover it up. April, good morning from California. I would love to go to California one day. Would love to go there one day. Is it raining? We'll get it next time, Carolyn. We've not got. Did I say good morning to my gorgeous Carolyn? I hope I did. Sometimes I forget, but I hope we get some thunder and lightning. But we've not got the rain yet. I'll be honest with you. Do you know, I actually have danced in the rain and it was in Florida and it was like hot. The rain was like, compared to our cold rain that we get in Scotland, it was beautiful. And I remember just like looking up to God and just like, oh Lord, thank you so much. It's just things like that in the rain and things like that are free, just like dancing in the rain. Isabel, mine too. I've got a lot of junk in my trunk. I'll tell you that. There's too much junk in my trunk. Sorry guys, I'm going to go. I'm in the middle of watching my Hoarders thing. I'm going to be watching that. I don't know if I'll do my hair or not. I might just leave it because the scalp is feeling better. Thank you, Lord. So I think it must have been the alcohol. It was drying out my skin or something. But I'm taking these bad boys. Cod liver oil. I hate the taste of them if they come back on you, but I'm taking them anyway. Just one tablet a day, and hopefully that helps as well. So that's what I'm taking. As if I've not got enough tablets. Do you know what I mean? Let's just get cod liver oil down my throat as well. So I do love you all. I hope you know that, and I hope you have the most beautiful, beautiful day. And I see if you need me for anything, you can get me on Messenger. I'm always there. And even if it's something that is private, I don't tell anybody else. People know that. I don't kiss and tell. I'm not like that. I love you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a gorgeous day. Bye, everybody.